It's the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome to Pasadena, California, and the iconic Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, part of the college football playoff. We'll see the number 4 seed in this playoff, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on last year's national champions, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We're almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up for the semifinal collision. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback from the start of the 25. So Alabama's offense comes on the field first today. So here we are at the semifinal stage, the final 4 teams with a chance to win a championship. Every stage of the playoff, Kurt, a little bit more intensity, a little bit more pressure, and now the winner tonight can head off to the national championship.
Yeah, it's unbelievable how much is at stake for both of these teams. And to me, what I've learned in watching these playoffs, the bigger that they've gotten, is that the teams are able to deal with the mental aspects of the game and deal with the challenges that come with that. Who can endure this pressure is a team that's going to have the advantage and eventually is going to advance to the national championship.
Oh, a nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Grab down the middle. It's Williams. He brings him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid game.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a third down early in the game, a chance to get him off the field. But instead, this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
Lets it go quickly. What a catch! Brought down quickly, but it's a big gain through the air. Spot the ball at the 45. This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. Scanning the field. It's Simpson. Caught over the middle. It's Fletcher. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Looks like Alabama will have the first down.
Chris, I don't know. There's just something about that Bama uniform. When they run the football, it just feels right. It's a combination of having those big offensive linemen, a really physical approach at the line of scrimmage, and backs that are able to pick up first downs like that right there. Beautiful play.
Pass rush closing in. He's got it near the end zone. And the defense makes a saving tackle at the 2-yard line.
That's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain in a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
Touchdown! As they claim the lead in this playoff game. We come out in the playoff game for no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
Point after, up and good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. So Ohio State's offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. Let's check out the impact players in this game. Guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. And they're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coaches told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today. Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
To the air, it's Sayin. The pocket breaking down. The sure hands, it's Graham. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. A new set of downs after that completion. He'll hand it off. He finds some space. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
You know, Chris, what a great run here. You think about Ohio State, you think lately about those NFL-ready wide receivers, but we all know it starts with their running games, all those great backs they've had over the years.
He's in the clear. Touchdown, Ohio State. A much-needed counterpunch delivered.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play. And here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
And they get set now to try the PAT. And it's up and good. in scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? And the wideout goes in motion. On the run, it's Fletcher. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Tough situation with the offense. 3rd and long on the 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Back to throw. It's Simpson. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. They keep the drive going. It's a first down at the 46.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Defense is coming after him. Under pressure, just lets it go.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And the defense smothers him for no gain. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. Championship deadlocked at the end of 1. Let's check out the early stats so far. We'll see if the rest of this playoff game can live up to a very competitive opening period. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. We'll see if he can make a play on this return. And the return is brought down by that coverage team. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? Moves out of the pocket. On the run here. Lets it go. The receiver makes the catch. And it's good for a first down to the 36. The shotgun now. There's a handoff inside. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
Because I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
You make the tackle, but this offense has crossed midfield. Set up for the first down at the 47. Well, the defense knows it might take more than one tackler to bring this tight end down.
Well, anytime as a defense, you always want to rally to the football. But against this guy, you especially want to do that because you saw he breaks through that first arm tackle. I thought he might be able to pick up even more yards, but good job of getting extra hats to the ball.
They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34. The Buckeyes will line up on 1st and 10. Looking downfield, it's Sayan. With the catch, it's Smith. Touchdown, Buckeyes! This quarterback on fire today. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point makes the lead 14-7. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. Backs line up on either side of the quarterback. They'll run it out of the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Hey, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
First down and more. He's still running. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. That's an important first down on that running play. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Off the play fake. Looking to throw on first down. Grab down the middle. It's Horton. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Second down play coming up for this offense. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really the back.
It's a fumble. The offense makes a recovery and takes off.
Oh, the defense misses out on an opportunity, just what they needed. Ball's on the ground, unable to recover it.
Punt team ready to boot it away. And we'll see what he can do on the return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? On the run, he'll let it go. He's got a receiver wide open here. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48.
Oh, what a big-time play here by this wide receiver. You know, sometimes, Chris, I wonder if Woody Hayes would be enjoying this modern passing attack from his Buckeyes. And I like to think that winning would outweigh any concerns he may have about that ball being in the air so often.
Quick throw to his receiver. Catch is made down the middle. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31. First and 10 play coming up. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. He's running out of time here. Off target and incomplete.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
That's caught. It's Graham. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down from the 14.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
This is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Back to throw again. Running out of time in the pocket. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Chris, Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Looking to throw. It's Sayin. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
Down to keep this drive alive. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. This offense cannot be stopped.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. Let's see what they do here in the final minute of the half. Try to get aggressive and cut into this lead or play it safe. He's got room to run. The pass rush gets home. Timeout is called a duck strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Well, this RPO didn't work out, and quarterback tried to bounce that to the outside to his left, but give the defense a lot of credit. They're waiting right there for him, and they get him for a loss.
Fighting off the defender. I know the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. It's 3rd down after that run. Direct snap to the back. Look out, room to run here. Looks like Alabama will have the first down. So it's a first down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. Caught behind the line. It's Fletcher. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss. They'll crank up the tempo here on 2nd down. The time is running out. Looking downfield. It's Simpson. Ran by the receiver. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. They crank up the tempo here for this important 3rd down play. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. And that one's incomplete with just 7 seconds left on the clock.
Man, this quarterback is a stud. I looked at him all week and thought he had a chance to light up the scoreboard. But if the defense can put that kind of pressure on him, that's how you slow him down today.
He's going to try to return the punt. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. Minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. Exciting, action-packed, enormous drama. Talk about a first half of football. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. Either way, it's time to find out. Back to the best in the biz for the start of this 3rd quarter.
All right, Kevin, thank you for the update. Alabama will kick it off to start the second half. Return starts from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. They built the lead with an efficient running game. Let's see if they can take to the air now to start the 3rd quarter. First play of the 3rd quarter is a handoff. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. Come to the line for second down and very short now. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. This offense continues to roll. We wondered, would this defense come up with some answers at halftime? Not on that play.
Now, they've tried to make every adjustment they can. This offense has been very impressive with the way they're able to keep this ball on the ground, churning out big yards. I think they're gaining more confidence, really, as this game goes on.
Buckeyes getting set on 1st and 10. Trying to find room. It's Peoples. Gets the first and still running. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36. 1st and 10 now for the offense. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Breaks through the tackle. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in this playoff game, no adjustments, go right back to giving this running back to football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Good enough for first down yardage.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
As expected, this Alabama defense is laying the wood and living in the backfield of their opponent. Such upfield speed, it's dangerous.
That sack sets up a second down and very long. Pressure is coming. That's caught. It's Brain. Brain toward the end zone. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Just a brilliant game from this quarterback. With a spot in the natty on the line, he needs you guys to step up, and this guy has delivered so far today.
You know, it's just everything coming together. The preparation that he put in leading into this game, the offense doing their job of taking care of him, the receivers running good routes. Everything right now is clicking for this offense and this quarterback.
Here's the point after attempt. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. Breaks an open space. Runs into the teeth of that defense, picks up just a couple yards.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
So a 2nd and 7 at the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. He's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground. And it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
To the air, it's Simpson. A deep shot to the left side. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge game, but he could not collect it. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. We'll see what he can do with the return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. In the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker. Second down after that completion. They're going to run it. Great move in the open field. They stop in, but this offense is threatening now at the plus 43. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. And at first down, they go right back to him.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Game set. Here's second down. And now the handoff. Tackled, but forced down.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. On the move now. Escapes the pocket. Football comes out. Ball scooped up by the defense. They bring him down after a short return, but this defense comes up with the takeaway. Well, Ohio State has the lead here, Kirk. We played 3 quarters with a chance to stay alive for the national championship. Let's check out the game summary here so far. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
And this defense has had a great game today. Here we are in the 4th quarter. They've done a nice job of taking the run game completely away, making it a lot easier to zero in on that quarterback in the pass game.
They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Well, 4th quarter down by a couple of scores. This offense doing everything they can to not just score points, but do it in a hurry, try to preserve the clock. Here, they're tackled in bounds. They don't pick up a first down. Good job by this defense to keep that clock moving.
Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Yet another incomplete pass, and this offense simply hasn't accomplished anything at all through the air today. Time is of the essence now, and a comeback seems improbable to me.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They moved it well last time, got across the 50, but then fumbled the football away. So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. Takes the handoff. It's Peoples. They get him down, but not before he gets to the plus 38.
What a shock, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed, along with really dominant offensive line play.
Great start for the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5. From the shotgun, handoff inside. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
To throw, it's Sayin. He escapes the pocket. Gets rid of it on the move. The receiver grabs it. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion. So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit. He missed it. Off target that time. That miss leaves us with a 21-point game.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. That poor kicker.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line. Alabama comes up with the line quickly.
That's a really good run by this offense. And, Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense looking for a first down.
He's looking deep down the middle. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's third down.
Well, here we are in the fourth quarter. The offense just trying to come up with something to try to spark this offense to give them a chance at a comeback. Unfortunately,
looking for a man deep down the left side. Pass caught. Can he get in? They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And now the try here for the extra point. The extra point is good. Still a two-touchdown deficit, 28-14. I believe they can line up here and go for the onside kick. Oh, the kicking team makes the recovery. Well-executed onside kick. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. Their championship dreams not quite dead yet, but it's desperation time. They've got to get something going right now. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there. Second down after that run on the previous play. Back to pass. It's Simpson. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Looks like Alabama will have the first down. First down here for this offense.
Well, look at this, Chris. The defense kind of hanging their head. They give up a completion for a first down. They better get lined up and get the call because they're going up-tempo against them.
Looking to throw it on first down. Not able to connect. Incomplete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
After the incompletion, second down now from the 35. Hart over the middle. It's Adams. They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone. This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field.
How about the job by this defense against this receiver? One of the top receivers in the country. They knew he was going to be able to be a big factor in this game, and they have kept him quiet all game long until right now. In the fourth quarter, he comes up with his first catch.
Alabama has now moved into the red zone. Looking to chuck it again. Grab down the middle. It's Adams. Tackled at the 8 after the completion. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Touchdown tie. What a grab in the end zone in a clutch moment. That score makes things a lot more interesting here in the fourth quarter with a spot in the national championship game on the line.
This feels like a playoff game now. You can just see it on the guys' faces. That was a momentum punch. Now the focus shifts to the opposition. Can they march down and answer, or will they wilt to the pressure?
Lining up to try the extra point. And the point after gets them within a touchdown, 28-21. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Grinding away on the ground. Breaking free at the 35. Breaks into the clear. Out of bounds after another huge chunk on the ground. What a job by this offensive line today. The spot in the national championship game comes down to the final 2 minutes. And the offense keep the football and bleed out the clock. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Playoff dreams coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. Handoff here from the shotgun. Running with purpose. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
Smart play to keep it on the ground to try to keep that clock moving. But there's still a lot of work here on third down for this offense with the lead. Face it, you got one of the best quarterbacks in the country. Put the ball in his hands and work his magic.
Looking to throw. It's Sayin. Moves out of the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go. But it's incomplete, and that will now bring up fourth down.
Interesting call here, Chris, to throw the ball on third and short. Unable to come up with a first down. Now here at fourth down, you got a big decision to make. Do you kick the field goal just to add to the lead, or maybe go for this here with a chance to drop the hammer?
Knocks that one right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. Any hopes of staying alive in a playoff depend on making a play, scoring, and scoring quickly here. It's desperation time. Caught over the middle. It's Williams. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Second down, we're going to throw it. It's a short completion of a big tight end. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
On first and 10, look at the throw. Nice grab. It's Fletcher. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Caught near the sticks. It's Williams. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down. Alabama getting set for the first and 10 now. And the back now goes in motion. Looking to pass. It's Simpson. It's a nice wrap up there by the junior. They'll throw it to the line here with the clock running. Looking to pass here on second down. Caught in the backfield. It's Fletcher. The tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion.
Hey, it's a gain, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Bringing pressure. He cannot escape. It's a sack. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. And the quarterback dropping back. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. No, he didn't make it. He stopped short on fourth down, and that could be a fatal blow to this offense. And now it's victory formation. The quarterback will just kneel down. That's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically. And they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And now the stage is set for this season's ultimate college football game. We will see you at the national championship. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.